So I'm doing a video summary over my lesson plan where I have implemented the App Inventor from Lenovo and MIT. And a couple of things regarding the lesson plan or the video for the video summary. The students did really well with the lecture, the video, the introductory quiz or review of the terminology that they learned. Um, They also did fine with the coding activity where they had to go in and code a program and or code a method, basically using a string variable or a method variable. So they did fine with that. Um, Ironically, when I gave them the opportunity to be very creative and I didn't put a ton of parameters on what they could or could not do on the App Inventor, they struggled. They struggled with not knowing how long the code needed to be, because they didn't have set parameters. They seemed to struggle with where to start, where to end, what needed to be done. I noticed that they had I noticed that we spoon feed our students. I noticed that we we do a lot of the work for them instead of letting them do it. And take the um, if you take the goggles off, so to speak, they don't know what to do. They struggled with where to start. How many lines of code do you want us to have? What do you think we should do with this? What do you think we should do with that? So I think in the future, what I will do is stair step the process. Maybe you need to do X, Y, and Z in the program, the App Inventor program, and maybe have them. You need to create a magic 8 ball. And it needs to do this, and then you need to create a game, and it needs to do this, and then take the blinders off, so to speak, where, okay, I'm not giving you any additional parameters. This is what I want it to do, and I'm not limiting you, and go for it. And give them maybe 4 or 5 days in class to spend the first couple of days testing it and programming it, another day debugging it, and then the third day or fourth day, actually running the program. And then I'd love to add an additional day, make this a week-long project where the additional day is having somebody review their program. What could they do to improve it? What could they do to make it more user friendly? What changes would you have made to the program? So I think that feedback from a peer would be beneficial versus just sending it to your teacher and having your teacher grade it. Um, but I'd love feedback from anyone, and it was interesting. The App Inventor is a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work.